What is poppin', everyone? Welcome to another Car Talk. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day where you are right now. It is hot as fuck over here in New York, upstate New York. So, I got the windows down currently. I'm cooking right now. But anyways, today, I wanted to talk about how I finished the course as far as all the levels in my real estate course. Yeah. We're obviously not done yet to getting my license. I still have to, study for the official test, which right now I'm using the resources that I have that the course gave me. They gave me some study guides, a final exam test to take for practice, and I'm gonna use this month to practice everything, study, watch YouTube videos, all that jiggity jazz, and then I could start looking for a brokerage, which the course itself, they have resources to provide me with different brokerages. I also know a few people, my coworker knows someone that could get me into the field. So I'm not too worried exactly on finding a brokerage, but I do need to do that. Once I find a sponsoring brokerage, then I can schedule to take my test. If I get above a 70% on that test, I pass and then pay $65 for New York to officially get my license. And then I am a official real estate salesperson. Now again, I do not want to become a real estate agent because I just don't. I want to go into property management. Excuse me. But in order to get into property management in the state of New York, I have to also get my real estate salesman license. So regardless, I still got to do it. Okay. Roll those bad boys up and turn on my AC. But yeah. And, it's pretty exciting and a little nerve-wracking. It definitely it's weird studying for stuff again, Like, it does make me feel like I'm back at school, which is not really a good thing because I didn't like school at all. And I wished that my course had more videos. That's why I am going to lean towards YouTube videos to study, because I personally learn a lot better and remember things a lot better in video form. And unfortunately, the course was just a lot of listening and reading, which I don't learn the best off of. So I'm going to do that. But this is actually a good segue point into the next part that I want to talk about, is as far as productivity goes. Now, me personally, I was doing this course in my bedroom, which I've realized is not the best spot for me to be productive. Mainly because of the fact that my room just has a lot of distractions. I mean, one, I got my PlayStation, my TV, my phone, my bed, and I'll usually be wearing comfy clothes. And for me, I don't function the best. When I have all that, I realize it makes me think, but it definitely doesn't influence me to be productive in that sort of environment. Today, while I was waiting for my car to get, I had to get new spark plugs for my car. So while I was waiting for that, which took about an hour and 40, I had nothing else to do. And I was outside my house, so I had no distractions. And I just kept on, I was just doing a bunch of stuff. I was practicing. I was reading through my material on my phone. I was watching some real estate videos. I was doing some other stuff that I gotta do later on in the day, and it was cool. I felt very, very motivated. So, where am I going with this? If you're struggling with productivity, try to change your environment. A big one a lot of people go to would be cafes or the library. Those are pretty universally known places to go and study to. But if you're struggling and you're just doing your homework or studying in your room, try it. Because unfortunately your room has a lot of distractions. And honestly, I say being in home in general has a lot of distractions. I mean, my mom was also a huge distraction. People coming in my room, this, that, and the third. And it made it harder to study when you're away from home, away from all the noise. If you're not using your phone, shut your phone off. And then just do what you gotta do. But anyways, just a few tips. Try it out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I hope you guys have a very awesome, productive day. Later.